on this Pacific Island food revolution. Our 3 remaining teams take on a challenge that's important to our future generations.
We want you to make food that can be cooked at home and put into a school lunchbox or cooked in the school canteen.
Most parents just go to the shop, get donuts, all sort of sweets.
Whatever we give them, they're gonna like it.
They're cooking for a place in the grand final.
We want to make sure every morsel inside that lunchbox is delicious.
And they're carrying the hopes of their nations on their shoulders.
It's only 2, Mia.
Better 2 than nothing.
Yo, Mia, hurry.
Thank you, Muffy. I just feel lucky. I'm very happy that I'm doing this with them.
I don't think I've ever wanted something so much in my life, and I don't want to mess it up.
On this Pacific Island food revolution. The first challenge in the Revolution kitchen was epic, with all 4 teams cooking amazing dishes.
Today, we'd like you to create 1 soup and 1 innovative vegetable dish.
Oh, that's hot.
The results were incredibly close.
Time.
Last call. 10 minutes to go.
That was easy. I'm scared.
But sadly, the Shafarian boys from Vanuatu were eliminated.
You made Vanuatu proud. Please, and don't ever forget that.
Now the teams from Samoa, Tonga and Fiji prepare to return to the Revolution kitchen where they must cook again, using everything they've learned. This Pacific Island food revolution starts now.
We are feeling the pressure now. We really want to make this to the final because of our message to pass on to our country, to believe in us.
My mind is just going at 100 miles an hour. There's a lot of hardcore thinkers in the challenge, so I'm really nervous because they're coming well prepared.
We are the family cooks from Samoa and so proud to represent our families in Samoa and
Our country.
Our country.
Welcome back, teams. And then there were 3. 3 excellent teams carrying your nation's flags.
Even though Patrick and Silas have left the competition, they have left us with great recipes from Vanuatu. And they will be back to cheer you up on the finals.
I was really impressed with the last challenge. Sometimes words like biodiversity can be quite intimidating, but as you learn, food choices and cuisine play a vital role in protecting and conserving the Pacific's biodiversity. It was incredible having Jennifer Baingweko with us from the land of biodiversity, Papua New Guinea. Now, the message that Jennifer left us is diversity in foods delivers the full nutrition package. And that's the key to good health for our whole lives.
What Jennifer was talking about, you eating your medicine. Don't run to the pharmacy every time something goes bad. Wonder about your food.
Now, last year, we worked with UNICEF to work out the best nutrition for the first 1,000 days of life. Today, we're going to be looking at what children eat at school. Now, every parent wants the best for their child, and Pacific Island Food Revolution and UNICEF do too.
So today, you are cooking for the kids. We want you to make food that can either be cooked at home and put into a school lunchbox or cooked in the school canteen. It has to be affordable, nutritious, easy to make, and appealing to kids in every sense.
To me, the key to good health is in our own backyards. It's in our own food, so let's move it to the canteens and to the school lunches.
What I'd like to see is easy to make, healthy, good food in the school system.
Let's keep it cheap. The crops from the markets and your own backyard should be the base of your food. They're affordable, available, and nutritious.
Most parents just go to the shop, get donuts, all sort of sweets. We're very happy to take this challenge.
If we're gonna have a community that's gonna live longer, if we're gonna have a community that's healthier, we need to start them off at the right age.
Your challenge today is to make a snack, some kind of fruit, and the main lunch. Go back to your school days. Think of the parents, think of the children, and bring some of your own Pacific magic into the school lunchbox.
That's how we push healthy eating, for them to pass on to their children. And then it's gonna go better and better for the whole country. And it's a really hard challenge today.
So, are you ready? Yes. Are you really ready?
Yes.
You've got a beautiful pantry to pick your food from. You've got 10 minutes to pick from there, then 1 hour to make amazing school lunches. And your time starts now.
What do we, Kumala?
Come on, please.
Ow.
The typical Pacific family where you raise your siblings, you raise your nephews, your nieces. It takes an entire village to raise a child.
What else? Onions?
Apple? Yeah.
Looking at the table, I can see that that's the type of food my kids would want to eat. I'm sure we're going to be able to come up with something likable for the kids.
Kids are very picky when it comes to veggies and fruits and stuff like that.
And grab some tomatoes. Nice. Awesome.
This is a very good challenge for the parents out there.
Some fried salmon.
Tomato, kumquat.
It's a hard challenge as well because of the components that's needed to be used, the flavors to give to the kids.
Oh, peanuts. I got it. Ooh.
Awesome, awesome. Usually when we have no budget in the family, just papaya and coconut in a zipper bag and then they go to school with that.
There's a lot of beautiful ingredients. We have to think of something that every household in Tonga can use it. We're gonna look at the cassava. Everyone in Tonga has cassava. Pele, fish and chicken. And it's really good for the kids. And we have to come up with something. Cross our finger, we can make it.
We got this.
So today we're going to make a green banana salad. Have you ever had green banana before?
Yes. And the reason we have greens is because they're body protecting. So they protect all those things inside us that make us healthy and strong.
So what we need for the salad is green bananas, cucumber, tomato, green beans, moli or lemon, add some hot salt and pepper, and a little bit of vegetable oil. What do we do first?
Wash our hands.
Let's do that. So the first thing we're going to do is cook the bananas. So these are green bananas. You feel that? Very hard, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to cut it here and cut it here. Then I drop it into boiling water. If you put a little tiny bit of vinegar in, it'll stop the bananas being sticky. And we let those cook for about 20 minutes. They split open when they cooked, and that's how you can tell that they're cooked. We'll do the rest of our prep for the salad. Peter, you're about to get busy, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Peter's going to show you how to cut the cucumber and the tomato.
So take the ends off first.
And then cut it.
That way?
Yeah. Then you just scrape the seeds out like this.
Why do we scrape the seeds off, Rob?
Because they make your
You guys heard it here first. And then from here, Rob.
Just go like this, just cut them up.
Oh, that's quite simple.
It's just like kayaking in the 2020 Olympics. Simple, eh, Peter?
Very easy, Rob. Very easy. And straight into the bowl.
That's right. And now the tomatoes, Peter?
I'm an expert at cutting tomatoes.
Good. One thing about the Pacific is the tomatoes are often a little bit crunchy, and that's really good because salad's about texture, crunchy things, bright tasting things, refreshing things. And now we've also got green beans on the table, and they've got to be cooked just a little bit. So I want to show you how to cook green vegetables so you keep the goodness in the pot. A little bit of salt. Put your beans in, like so. You let them boil for about 3 minutes. That's it. You see how they've gone bright green? That means they're nearly ready. The trick is, don't cook them too much. If you cook them too much, they go soggy, right? You've had them like that, haven't you? And then you take them out. You can smell that they're just cooked. Yeah?
Smells good.
So we'll put a few of these in here. You can all do the same.
You know what I'm liking about this already is just how much color, vitamins, and healthy things are already here.
That is awesome. Now you can add your green banana. So you just peel it off like this. You can do the bananas like this big if you want, or you can do them small. If you cut them a little bigger, they won't fall apart. That's right.
So all of them go in.
Yeah.
So that's 4 bananas.
Yeah, they can all go in your bowl. The next bit we're going to do is put some dressing on it. So you're going to take the moli. The moli are really high in vitamin C, and just squeeze it through your fingers like that to collect the seeds.
We certainly don't want the seeds inside.
They're bitter.
It's like a strainer.
It's like a strainer. In fact, your hand at the moment is a strainer. Now a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. That's the basic salad. And we've got some ota cooked already.
Could we put meat on our salad?
Cooked meat?
Yeah.
Why not? That'd be awesome.
What we need to aim for is to have a large amount of salad and a smaller amount of meat than we're normally used to. So we can have it separate to the salad, and that'll help make that a whole meal for you.
Okay, we're going to add one last ingredient, and that's a little bit of vegetable oil. Just put that on, and then you can mix it up. Don't mash it, just kind of fold it through. Let's put a little bit in our bowl. Wow.
That's really good.
I like the green beans. It's delicious. And the bananas.
Which is your favorite part?
The greens.
The greens. Mine as well.
Awesome chefs, awesome food. Nakavakalevu.
I didn't think I would like the green banana salad because of the food that was inside, but I enjoyed it after all, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was so yummy that I wanted to eat the whole plate.
I've never met a 2-time Olympian before. It was really great meeting him.
I think it's really fun.
There's a lot of healthy food, and now I know that I liked it. Everyone should know how easy it is to cook.
Pacific Kids Food Revolution!
Teams, your challenge today is the school lunchbox. You've got 1 hour. Fiji!
Yo!
Samoa!
Amalosi!
Kingdom of Tonga!
Tonga!
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Good, because your time starts now.
Boy, we're ready. We want to make sure every morsel inside that lunchbox is delicious.
I'm gonna toast the oats, make it nice and crunchy.
The snack that we're going to be making are bliss balls. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, and just delicious.
Chilo.
I got to cook lunch now.
Okay.
And one of the things that we loved as kids was lolly dried fruits.
We're not going to coat it in a lot of salt. We're just going to poach mango in a hibiscus, cinnamon, star anise, and skin of the pineapple, old Kailoma favorite.
So we're trying to do a healthier version of that where we know exactly what's going in.
Pio,
Yes.
wedges?
Yeah.
This thick? Yeah.
Yeah. We're also going to be making a beef burger. The buns are going to be made from kumala. That's the most time-consuming one.
We're trying to do this all in 1 hour. We've got a big challenge ahead of us, and we're gonna knock it right out.
Okay, you gonna cook the banana? Yeah. Get a small pot. Can I have a small pot? Today we are going to make fruit muesli.
And we're also going to be making coconut flesh yogurt, some roasted leafy as well to put some more texture in there.
Got your water on for your banana wheel. It's enough with one.
Thanks. Yeah, okay.
And main dish inside the lunchbox will be our frittata. We're going to use plantain and some vegetables into there. And the protein that we want to incorporate to that one is fish.
The eggs and the fish.
We believe that that will be the most nutritional course for this lunchbox.
We're going to be making grilled fruits with cinnamon glaze covered with crushed local nuts.
I'm doing coconut, as always. So we're going to use the coconut for our fish lolo, yeah?
We have two mains. We have ika loloi, fish simmer with coconut cream, and then a chicken sandwich. But instead of using bread, we use pele.
And we're going to make cassava whakalate. We really want to go all the way and make it to the finals.
We have to showcase what we know and what we can do from our little kingdom.
Now I'm gonna making a chicken for our pele sandwich. This is the kind of food you can, very easy. So you can cook it in the morning or you do it a night ahead and you leave it in the fridge for a while. When you need it, you can arrange everything. I cut the chicken finely because I wanted to make it a little bit easier for the kids to chew. You can put any meat you want on this dish. Just pick the chicken because it's easier and affordable in the country.
Everyone in Tonga have pele, fish and chicken.
What next, Mafi? Vanuatu?
Yeah, food.
And then cassava.
We're going to use the cassava for the kids' whakalate.
Whakalate is an old Tongan recipe, a dessert. We use green coconut cassava flour. And we add fruits, we add mango there. We add carrots and onions. Like fruity bar, something like that. That's the idea.
It's tasty and it's healthy and hopefully the kids will love it.
My kids, they don't like cassava, but I think with this new idea, I can make it at home and maybe they will love it.
Sweating.
Okay, move this out of the way. And now I'm going to roast my nuts. Get some color there. I'm using that hazelnuts from Vanuatu as my binding agent and some crunchy inside our muesli bar. We want to incorporate all the flavors from the Pacific. That's why we picked that nut from Vanuatu. Okay, we'll leave that there. And I'm going to work with my fish now on the grill. Just have some taste from the flame and then we'll break it into the frittata. Well, with our frittata, there's protein from the eggs, so we only need 2 slices of wahoo, marinated with cracked sea salt and some lemons. It's a thin slice, so you only cook it for about 4 minutes. Right, look good. Really like to have it like that as a steak. Woo.
We all know that kids are very picky when it's come to lunch at school. We want to make this very nutritious and healthy for them without even noticing it.
Cracking my coconut flour. I'll be using this to coat our kumala.
You want the cassava done as well, eh?
Yes, please.
The last time I peeled cassava was when I was a little girl. A bit rusty. This is our starchy stuff for our buns, because we like big buns and we cannot lie.
Making a burger, buns from scratch. So it comes out a bit like a flatbread, so we've got to make sure that it's not too brittle, then it holds together like a bun. And we're going to add coconut flour to give it a bit of binding. So the lolo is going to go into our protein balls, and all of this is our flour, coconut flour.
I'm gonna start the toasting, Pio,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna make a peanut butter for our snack. Bliss balls.
A lot of my cooking stems from how we were brought up. My mom was a very frugal woman. She always made peanut butter. She always made mayo, tomato sauce. And it was her way of making sure our meals had enough nutrition in them. For me, it's paying homage to that kind of upbringing. On a competition, I can't rock up and ask for peanut butter. Come on.
Master chefs of the Pacific, are you ready to cook?
Yes!
Wow! Okay, what do we do before we cook?
Wash our hands.
Let's do that. We're going to be making something from Vanuatu. Simboro is a very typical Vanuatu dish, and it's great because it's good for a snack. It's nutritious and it's easy. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our prep. So when you get everything ready before you mix it all up. To start off with our simboro, we're going to grate some cassava.
So the best thing about cassava is that it's a energy-providing food, which is one of the three groups that we need to be healthy. Body-building foods, energy-providing foods, and body-protecting foods.
What do you call cassava in Tonga, by the way?
Cassava.
One thing you want to do, you know there's a string in the middle, right? You don't want to grate that. So you're better off grating on the side like this. You see?
I think I'm struggling a little bit.
You're not very good at this, are you?
I need more bodybuilding foods.
That's right. Okay, so we need about a cup. So we'll take our bowl. We grated some cooking banana ahead of time. Put that in the bowl. That's a mix of green and yellow.
In Tongan, vundi is what we call a hopper, a big banana basically, and it's a body energy food, so it provides us energy.
Then you're going to add your cassava, about a cup, and mix that up. When it's all mixed, we'll go on to the next step. For that, we have here...
Bele.
That's right. In Vanuatu, they call this island cabbage. And what we did with these, we cooked them very quickly in a bit of hot water first. So put the leaf face down, take a spoon of cassava and the vundi mix like that. That's right. And then you're going to take a few peanuts and sprinkle them in there. You're going to take a little bit of spring onion and sprinkle it on there, like that. And a little bit of grated coconut. Not too much, just like that. Perfect. Now this is the complicated bit. You're going to roll it up like a spring roll. So that means one side over like that. Yep, that's good, that's good. The other side over like that. It's like an envelope, eh? And then you're going to take one end and pull it over like that and then roll it up. So it ends up looking like that. Peter, you're good at that.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Huh? Perfect. Okay. All right, now we're going to cook these. So we're going to boil these in a pot with a little water for about half an hour. And you pack them in next to each other like this, because that way they won't unravel. Like this. Like this.
How do you know when it's ready?
So you know when it's ready because when you touch it like that, see how soft it is? It goes hard. So I cooked these for about 20-25 minutes, took them out of the pot, drained them a bit, and let them cool for about 20 minutes, and now they're good to go. And what you're going to do is you're going to take some coconut and squeeze it over there. Peter, do you want to show them?
Yeah. So you're just going to grab the bowl like this. You're going to get a handful of coconut, put it in your hand. Make sure your hands are clean. Just going to squeeze the juice over the top.
Yum.
Check that out.
Nice. Nice. Ready to taste?
Yes!
Go for it. Mmm.
So the best thing about the Simboro is that it's got all of the three food groups. The nuts for the bodybuilding, the pele leaves, which are good for body protection. The last food group is we've got the hopper for the carbohydrates, which provide the body energy.
That's the bundi. Yum, it's lovely.
Wow, it's so delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's very healthy and good.
Easy, right?
Yes.
Awesome chefs, awesome food. Nakavaka
Simor, it surprised me with the banana and the green banana. It was like the sweet. Very yummy, not just yummy. The most important thing was to eat all the food groups. Bodybuilding, protective, and energy giving. It was very fun.
It was healthy and delicious, and healthy food will make me big and strong like Peter.
Pacific Kids Food Revolution!
$30 minutes down, 30 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
Now we are working on our fish lolo. So this is we're going to stuff the pele with to make sure you have vegetable and protein at the same time.
Our mains, we have aika lolo in Tonga or fish with coconut cream.
Usually we just do it fish only with coconut, but we're going to put pele in it since it's really healthy for the little kids.
I'm getting the pele, spreading it nicely. I'm putting one thin slice of vika into the edge and then roll it with ginger, carrots, and garlic. Cook it in coconut cream in a pot. And that's a perfect finger food for the lunchbox.
Everything in our presentation are finger food. So we want them to still pick their food and running around and eat. At least there's nothing to scoop out from the spoon. And I think we nailed it.
I'm feeling good. I'm always feeling good.
I was trying to be the little kid running around while you're cooking me lunch. It just reminded me of my dad.
I love that one. Okay, it's nice and hot. We need to do our coconut yogurt. Just gonna save the juice. I need the flesh. Put it in a separate bowl. Now ready to make the fruit yogurt. And that will be a nice balance to our nice muesli bar. We need soursop, a little bit of juice, and the white flesh from the drinking coconut. Well, that's some mint leaf in there. I need some mint leaf.
Put it in now?
Yeah, and
Do you want me to
some
chop
of this.
them?
No. Just chop them all in. We're gonna blend it. Adding some mangoes and mint leaf in there to twist around with the soursop, and then the nutty flavor in there. We choose Ify. The whole idea with this mix was Dora's idea of her masterclass.
We don't want to use cream. I made beautiful coconut yogurt. It's delish.
Okay, so we're gonna finish this up.
Tino and Tawila, how you doing?
We're getting there.
Good.
And we're going to make some yogurt out of mango, the soursop, and some mint inside there with the juice from the coconut. Aano.
I love that. I love the idea of that.
Yeah, watching a masterclass gives me a heads up with different ideas with these products.
Fantastic.
Well
And
done.
do you think, what do you think, Tawila?
I just want to be a little kid again so that I can have this, go to school and have all my friends running after me, wanting to have my lunch.
I think that's a great example and it will inspire a lot of parents in Samoa. So malo lava.
I'm actually happy seeing her happy.
Being inspired with our dish. She really appreciated that one, and that keeps us going, and I know that we are on track.
Oh, don't chop the nails. How are you going, Pio?
We'll still have a beef patty. Just trying to make sure that bring the burger to a healthier stage. So I'm making the beef patties, finding a way to hide a lot of the nutrition inside the meat, garlic, onions, coconut flour, celery and carrots. Trying to make it a really, really healthy burger.
I'm gonna give you the celery leaves, because that's full of flavor.
Hey, you two.
Hi.
Hello. You're the protein guys, huh?
We
Meat,
just-
seeds.
Yeah, we're trying our best to hide as much veggies in this dish as possible.
Yes, because they believe that they've got allergies to green vegetables.
They might,
It's typical.
they might develop a new ear if they eat greens. My mom always found a way to sneak in, I think, at least 4 or 5 veggies in any meal we had.
This is really important to start having that flavor, the taste of the food that we have, so that when they grow up, they're not so intimidated by all these flavors. It's really lovely to see that.
What if they end up liking green vegetables through your food? That would be pretty crazy, eh?
You know, one can only hope.
Yeah.
So this is our challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. It's hard to play it cool when they come around, trying to prove that you're an incredible cook to these legends of the Pacific. There's so much pressure on. Pio, let's do or don't today. We got this. We're team have to can. And you know, we're gonna push through. Fefe Ngawa?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
Saipe?
Excellent.
Excellent.
We think that we can make it, yeah.
Go honey.
Grilled food with honey glazed.
Okay. Smells good though.
Thank you.
That was my perfume.
We've got around 17 minutes to go.
Yes.
We're gonna be on time?
Yes.
Okay, that's the spirit. Right, team. I trust you guys.
Flo, visit us. How is the time? How you guys manage? We really feel the pressure. I am really sweat. That's a very hard challenge. And I know that we have to make something work here.
Yeah, this is our cassava now for our whakalate, local dessert. We're gonna make sure it's thick like a porridge.
Whakalate back in the days is really sweet, but we're gonna make it in a healthy way.
We add mango there, we add carrots and onions. So it's a snack, but at the same time, they have fruit in there, they have vegetable, they have the cassava. So it's a great new version of Tonga Classic. The next step is to spread the cassava, spoon it out, and shape it.
Shaping it into a bite-sized kind of meatball.
We're gonna coat it with toasted coconut, Mia. The starch is gonna hold everything together.
It's really sticky, but I had to roll 10. I mean, he got mad at me for being too slow, but it was so sticky.
Even though she was on my nerve a little bit, 1 minute or 2, but everything she does was perfect. And I'm very thankful for that.
But thank you, Muffy.
It's delicious and fun. You can make it with your kids at home before they go to school. This is a good choice for lunches.
After cutting the tomatoes, can you crack the eggs?
Yep.
Our main is going to be fish and plantain frittata. Just put some banana there, put some layers of that sauce, and then I need you to crack that fish and make sure there's no bone. Normally, frittata is made of potato, and what we are using today is healthy carbohydrates for the students. With our frittata, there's protein from the eggs and some vegetables, spinach, some laupele, and some tomatoes as well.
We just want to hide the veggies from the kids as much as we can. Mix them up with the eggs and the fish. By the time it's cooked, it's already in there, instead of having them separately.
Nutritionally, it's all in there. It's all natural.
It's ready to go inside of the oven, and everything is cooked. So we just want to make it set.
Now I'm adding the mangoes to my muesli bar. It is so simple. One can be done by the oven, one can be done on top of your stove in a very short time. So simple. So to make the muesli bar, I add the mango in cubes and then a little bit of mint leaf for some flavor. And then I just slowly saute it down with honey as a binding liquid to make that bar. Can you get the board there? Yeah. And I'm going to make some little egg shape. That's more like a portion for children. You can eat it fresh, but you can put it in the fridge to let it sit, and then it comes out really
So
nice.
it's really good to have it made in the night,
make that at night
and put it in the fridge.
or prepare in advance for the whole week.
Actually, really good to have a dad that knows how to cook. And yeah, I'm just having fun because he's doing all the good. I just feel lucky. I'm very happy that I'm doing this with him.
Because you love my cooking.
You're down to 5 minutes, teams. Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, I'm a little bit worried about you. This is when the food should be going in the lunch boxes. Come on, guys, 5 minutes. Now we've got the easy one. You're gonna make fruit salad. You made fruit salad before?
Yes.
We've got a great selection of fruit here. I'm gonna work through cutting some fruits up. You want different colors, everything to be around the same size, but it doesn't matter too much. You just start putting the fruit into your bowl and start mixing it up very carefully.
See all the different colors in here? It shows that there's a lot of different vitamins that you're about to eat. You nailed it.
First thing to do is...
Wash our hands.
Let's do that. Let's start with the pineapple, shall we? Well, first of all, you want to smell it. If it smells sweet, it is sweet. If it's got no smell, it's probably not right, and the flavor won't be as sweet. And then you're going to cut it like this, down the middle, and then like that, because you want to take this piece out. It's quite woody, and then you just cut the pineapple into pieces.
Do any of you kids remember what food group pineapple belongs to? Is it bodybuilding, body protecting, or does it provide energy?
Provides energy.
Energy's one, protecting. It's actually both. So anytime you have a food that has a little bit of sweetness to it, it's going to provide energy. Because it's a fruit or a vegetable, it also helps protect the body as well.
Okay, we're good with our pineapple? Let's go on to the mbu. So if you just open it up like this, take your spoon and just take the boo out of the coconut like that.
So that's from a green coconut, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, nice. How about some popo? Just cut it down the middle, and if a few seeds remain inside, that's okay. Put it in your bowl. Oh, you put it in mine. Great, thank you. I'll take a break if you don't mind. How about nakavika? That's got a hard seed in the middle, so you just cut around that. You can go, like you did the pineapple, just cut the seed out. Mango's got a big seed in it, right? See the seed there? You line it up this way, and you cut like that, and that's called the cheek. Cut it out of the skin. So let's go on to the soursop. Now this is a soft fruit. You're just gonna cut the skin off around the outside. And then you just cut the soft pieces of the fruit and put that in here. It doesn't matter what size, but don't put the seeds in. What's good about soursop is it's soft, it's like custard. So it adds a real softness to the fruit salad. In fact, it makes a great ice cream. Watermelon. Cut it into a couple of pieces like that, and then you go like this. You just cut it into pieces like that. Perfect. Let's all give our fruit a gentle mix. See how the color looks. Last thing.
Passion fruit.
You know what's great about this? It brings the flavor of all the other fruits out. It's the same with all fruit. If you don't like it, don't put it. But this, I love this. You just cut it in half and you just put it in there. So we'll just give it a stir, and we're gonna do one more thing to make it into a really Pacific fruit salad. And what's that, do you think?
Coconut.
Nice.
We used coconut before, but that was the young green coconut. When the coconut ages, it becomes brown on the outside, and then they scrape this. And if we grab it like this, then we squeeze it.
Yum.
That's also how you make coconut oil, is from this juice.
That is awesome. Nice. All right, let's clean up and eat.
Yes!
Wow, this looks great, guys. Well, let's dig in, huh? Mmm.
And you know the best thing about it, Rob, not only is it delicious, but it's actually very nutritious.
I think it's great. I love the fact that it's healthy and nutritious.
It's very yummy and delicious and super good.
Yes, well done, guys. Well done.
I can't wait to go home and cook these recipes with my family.
My favorite was the fruit salad. Robert Oliver was really pretty funny.
Cutting the fruits and vegetables, I loved that a lot. We learned the 3 food groups: body protecting food, energy giving, and bodybuilding.
I want children to know how fun and easy it is how to cook. And you can live long and live strong.
Pacific Kids Food Revolution!
You're down to 5 minutes, teams. This is when the food should be going in the lunch boxes. Come on, guys, 5 minutes.
Just try.
That is good. What kind of chocolate you making there, Lem?
For the bliss balls, I've blitzed the dates, coconut flour, cocoa powder, homemade peanut butter until it becomes a smooth paste. Now I'm rolling the balls in some toasted oats and some of the Vanuatu almonds so that kids get all sorts of really yummy things in there. This is hardcore. I don't think my mother ever felt this kind of pressure plating our lunch boxes. Okay, first thing in, bliss balls are going in first.
Okay, let me see what that will. So now the frittata comes out really nice.
It's nice and set.
Awesome. My idea here is to cut it like pizza. So when they see it, oh, it's like pizza, and then they just grab it.
Yeah.
So what we were doing is to divide the pizza into equal portions. 1, 2. How many kids? 5. 5. It's 5 lunch boxes that we are making. I can see that it's enough for 2 pieces each. The students, they always think of pizzas, a little sausage roll, something like that. So that's the idea behind our preparation.
It's a disguise.
Heading to the end of the challenge, and we rush around to make sure that everything is there.
Everything looks good.
Looks good.
Now we are plating. This is our chicken sandwich. Pele leaves substitute bread. And then with the coconut flesh, substitute butter.
Now we have to slice it to a perfect shape.
We cut this bite size. It's easy for them to run around with. And this is a good portion size. Just big enough for kids. Eh?
There's 3 things that we're cooking. To plate out 5 servings, that's a lot. So the pressure is on to get this done in time.
There's only 2, Mia.
That's what I can do. Better 2 than nothing.
Yo, Mia, hurry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I wasn't hugging you. We are feeling positive. We put a lot of effort into today's challenge. But there's still a little bit of uncertainty. We're just hoping our whole story, the judges were still able to taste that.
This has been a really good challenge for us. Looking at what we have on our bench, we're really happy. We gave it all our best and everything we could to make this look fantastic.
That's it. Even though we are sweating and all the pressure, we look at what we put on the plates. We are satisfied, yeah. We are not ready to go.
We give it all our best because we really want to stay in this competition. And I hope the judges will get exactly what they want.
We feel nervous. We don't know what the results are going to be. We did our best and we're hoping for the best.
I hate thinking about this. We're up against the best in the Pacific. Have we done enough?
Well, my fellow judges, we're going back to school. I think this has to be the only food show in the world where you get given your tasting plate in a school lunchbox. And the first school lunch is from Pio and Cristal, Team Fiji. So let's open this up.
Ooh.
top layers, our snacks, protein bliss balls, and mango and pineapple poached in hibiscus. That reminds me of Chinese lollies, which in Fiji we like Chinese lollies. You know, those salty, sweet, tangy, bad for you things. Maybe this is a little better. The second, local beef burger. Well, let's try our snacks to begin. I like the mango. It's really like tangy and great.
Isn't that good?
Your team, good doctor.
I'm a schoolboy, and you know, every time I'll open up my lunchbox, I want to show off to my friends. And if it's a burger and if it's something sweet, all my friends will want to share this with me. These chocolate-tasting balls and the mango, it's easy delivery of the right type of energy that a growing kid needs. Just love it.
This beef burger, I love it.
You're jumping around like a little schoolgirl.
Because this is really wonderful innovation to see that sweet potato patties as a bun, which is very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, beta-carotene. And also to add the beef in between, that's really packed with a lot of vegetables, which is a really beautiful way of introducing vegetables to kids.
Pio and Christelle, they've understood the pop appeal of burgers and candy. So they've thought, okay, we'll do that, but we'll make it good for them.
Yeah.
They've thought through this so well. It's very smart.
Very smart.
Team Tonga, Mafia Mia, lunchbox from the kingdom. Let's jump in here. More lollies. Grilled mango with cinnamon and passion fruit glaze, and whakalate. But it reminds me of cassava cake, but rolled into a child's format. Should we look at the next layer? Wow. Oh, we've gone green.
I'm already there.
With the rolled chicken and pella leaves with the fish inside.
I can't wait to taste it.
You don't have to wait. Get right in there.
Okay.
Flo, your team.
Oh my goodness. Doc said you share with your friends. This is the lunchbox that you take to your teacher. You know?
True, to get those brownie points.
Yes, exactly. Whakalate. It's a Tongan dessert. For me, it's all about the coconutty flavor. It reminds me of coconut candy that Mum used to make at home as snacks. I'm a big fan of mango, and it's nice when they smoky it up. They add some passion fruit to it, and the little nuts in the end. You know, they've found balance in flavors with these two snacks.
Lovely.
It's definitely for Robert.
Really love the fish. They have no choice. They just have to eat the cabbage with the fish because there's no other way you can remove the fish from there. You have no choice, you have to eat it. So I really love it because it's packed with a lot of nutrients that kids need. Yeah, it's a beautiful dish.
The rolled chicken in belly leaves, when I was in primary school. I'm familiar with an Indian delicacy named saina that does green leaves this way. We go for it because of that maize appearance. That was what attracted me to this. I think it will work for children.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Because of the creativity of its wrappings. I would go for my friend's meal if this is what he brings every day, because I've tasted it now, and it's that good, and it's that creative. I want that.
There's no doubting that they have harnessed chef techniques, and when you look at it, it actually looks a little complicated. But as far as working nutrition into children's food, I mean, this is just extremely successful. And now we have Team Samoa, Tino and Tewila, with a bit of blue from the Samoan flag. I like the look of the muesli bar on the top here, and like a homemade yogurt.
It's like frozen
like
yogurt.
a natural yogurt.
I love it.
Down below, it's a plantain and fish frittata, schoolyard treat.
Too smart, too smart.
Should we get smart too?
Yes,
please.
Smart. Come on, guys, you gotta eat pizza with your hands.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I like both of these snacks. I do think that this is a hit.
Yeah, it's like a palate cleanser made with soursop, with nuts, and it's just so natural and beautiful. The soft muesli bar was my favorite. You get the smokiness, sweetness, a bit of a caramel feel to it, and I think every child would love to eat that for lunch. Yeah, I think they've done a really good job, and I'm really proud of them. Yeah.
So once again, they're understanding pizza, candy, those things have already grabbed children's palates and children's wants. They tried to emulate a pizza, but of course it's not a pizza. It's a frittata, so it's an egg-based dish. I'm a little disappointed in it. I just find it a bit bland. I wanted that pizza fullness in the flavouring, and I'm not getting it.
I do agree it's missing a little bit of seasoning, but I do also believe that this is a great way to use leftovers at home, and I appreciate the fact that they've put plantain in there. Maybe that was their cheese, and it's holding really well together.
And I'm sure parents have their imagination running around once they hear that they can make pizza with plantain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Palasami pizza with plantain.
Oh,
now you're talking.
Now you're getting somewhere else.
Yeah, I think this is a really good idea. With a little more work would be awesome. We've had 3 amazing school lunches across the Pacific. Certainly a lot to ponder, different approaches. I think our discussion needs to be what 2 teams have delivered dishes that take the whole school lunchbox into the next level, into the next dimension.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, we have a bit to talk about.
Pacific Kids Food Revolution!
We're going to make burgers today, but we're going to put tumbua inside. It's like Fijian spinach. And the idea is we've got to eat greens.
The best thing about greens, and the reason we have greens, is because they're body protecting. So they protect all those things inside us that make us healthy and strong.
So let's look at our ingredients first, okay? The first thing is tumbua, some hamburger beef. Then we have ginger, have curry powder, vundi.
Tongan vundi is what we call a hopper, a big banana, basically, and it helps us run and play as well.
And kayak.
And kayak.
Yeah.
Try the kayak.
And then we have an egg, and we're going to flavour it with some tomato sauce and some soy sauce. First thing to do is...
Wash our hands.
Let's do that. We're going to do our prep. So when you get everything ready before you mix it all up. So take your spring onion, and then you're going to go like this. Make them quite fine. Next thing we're going to do is the scary bit. Have you ever used one of these? What you're going to do with this is the vundi. And you need about 1 cup of that. Yeah?
How's that?
All good. Okay. Perfect. So now in your bowl, you've got spring onions and your mashed vundi, eh? You can mix them together.
Really use those muscles to mix it.
Now we're going to add our beef, like so. Bang. You could also use fish or you could use pork. So mix that up like that till it's all combined really well.
That actually looks really tasty already.
Yeah, it smells great, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to add our flavors. A tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and then we're going to add some ginger. I like ginger, so I'm going to put a lot of ginger. You put how much you want. A bit of curry powder, about 2 tablespoons. Now, the green stuff, but we're going to use tumbua.
So tumbua is very similar to what we have in Tonga, which is called pele. It's kind of like a Pacific spinach. They're body protecting, so they protect all those things inside us that make us healthy and strong.
Just chop that up fine. And you can chop it the same way I showed you the spring onion. You need about 1 cup of chopped tumbua, and once again, you can do a little more or a little less, doesn't have to be exact.
How's that, Rob?
Oh man, I can see why you're so famous.
All those years with the samurai sword training.
That's right. We're going to put 1 egg. It's good to put it in the bowl because if you do it straight into the mix, if there's some shell, it's hard to get out. If it's in the bowl, you can pull the shell out. And you want to mix it well so the egg gets mixed up evenly in the whole burger mix. The most important thing we've got to do now is salt. Not too much.
Look at the way they salt it.
Yes, so
Professionals.
carefully. And some pepper.
So what are the health benefits of pepper, Rob?
It tastes good, Peter. Okay, we're going to shape our burgers now. Just like this. And you could do small ones if you wanted, or you could do them like meatballs if you wanted. Good. That's it. Okay, you ready to cook?
Yes!
Woo, let's do it.
Yes!
Put your pan on, like that. I'm going to put a bit of oil in, okay? And we'll just put it in there. Your turn. Good one. Yum. Give it a flip. Mine's a bit hot. And then we'll put the heat right down so it cooks all the way through. Hold the pan with one hand, one flipping over. Perfect. Do you know how to tell if it's cooked? So you can tell by kind of going like that. Okay, good, we'll put that on there. You want to go ahead, Anton? Good man. Look what I've got.
Wow!
You want to taste them?
Yes, please.
There you go. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, could you make that at home? You could, eh? What's your address? I'm coming over. Well done, guys.
My favorite was the beef patties. They were really nutritious and healthy. I think it was a great way to hide vegetables away from kids who like burgers.
I thought that it would be like okay, not okay, and then when I tasted it, wow, it was so amazing.
I was most surprised with greens on pancakes. A burger is great to hide vegetables.
The most exciting part of the program is being able to work with different people and learning new recipes as well.
Pacific Kids Food Revolution!
Walking back in the kitchen with all the judges there, ready to give out the results.
This is a big moment. They're going to critique every single part of what we've done. But we want this, we really want this. And hopefully we've done enough to get us a place in the grand final.
Welcome back, teams. This challenge brought out the child in us, especially Flo. I feel that Pacific children are in great hands with dishes like all of yours. You're all great examples of how Pacific parents can easily and cheaply make terrific, wholesome school lunchboxes. I could really see the appeal to kids. Turns out it appeals to adults as well. Let's start with Team Samoa, Tino and Tewila. You gave us a fruit muesli bar, plantain and fish frittata, and a soursop yogurt with pineapple.
I'm honoured that you were inspired by my masterclass with your soursop yogurt. It was so healthy and nutritious. You cooked with so much alofa, and your father-daughter relationship really shines through. Malo lava.
I love both snacks. The muesli bar was awesome. It was really Moorish. And your pizza frittata was a great idea. But for me, it missed that pop music feel. It just needed a little more seasoning. Team Tonga, Mafia Mia, you gave us whakalate, grilled mango with cinnamon and passion fruit glaze, a fish dish, and a chicken dish.
The thought process that went into your dishes were so clever. Normally kids take their lunchbox eager to share with their friends, but your lunchbox I would take eager to actually share it with the teacher so I can get extra points.
I love the flavor of your fruits, drizzled with honey and herbs. And the whakalate, it has a high energy content for kids, and I loved it. It's really excellent snack for children.
The rolled fish dish with the bele, that was a runaway success. I can see the appeal for all children, and I can see how easy it is to make, so that is a winner. Pio and Christelle, Team Fiji. You gave us protein bliss balls, mango and pineapple poached in hibiscus, and local beef burger.
You guys really understand the food children want, and you found very creative ways of making it nutritious. Those chocolate-tasting balls, they are actually very healthy. Ready for kids, natural forms of energy, amazing.
The mangoes that you had, it reminded me of when I was a kid going to the shop and buying these like mangosteen from the shop and everybody's running up to me wanting some. Wow, that was beautiful. And I also love the innovation with the use of sweet potato fritters as your bun. This is really what we want to introduce to our kids.
You'd never know that your burgers were packed full of greens. They tasted so good. You thought about the planning required to feed children nutritious food all week. Great work, really inspiring. Every team made great dishes. Every lunchbox met the brief.
All three of us did really well, so I don't know who's going home.
You know, a lot of the logic behind the way children eat that we tend to hold is that they don't like vegetables. Well, one team put them front and center, and I think changed that whole view.
Muffy and Mia.
Ta-da-da-da-da! You're going to the grand final.
We made it. Tonga is through to the final. We feel good now, but at the same time, the pressure is more. So our game plan that we came with is think global and go local. So we stick to it.
I'm what he said, but cooler.
You really are a great team. You've got that team dynamic totally figured out. It's brought you through to the grand final. Congratulations.
Thank you.
When I turned around and I saw his face, I'm like, oh, Muffy's happy, man. When he's happy, I'm happy. And we did it. Can't wait for the finals.
Team Fiji and Team Samoa. One of you will be going forward with Tonga to the grand final, and sadly, one team will not.
Now it's down to two teams. Still not sure if we can make it or not.
The team that will cook against Tonga in the grand final is... Team Fiji.
I can't believe it. We're through to the grand finals. We've got one more chance. And the crowd goes wild. This whole experience has been a roller coaster of emotions. It's been more than just a food journey. It's been a big cultural exchange. Just being able to talk to other people who are just as passionate about food as we are. I'm grateful for that.
We're happy that we made it this far. We weren't sure that we were even going to represent Fiji. Whatever journeys we do take, this is just the beginning anyway.
Tino and Tewila, you've given us so much. Every one of your recipes has been like a Samoan masterclass. I really appreciate the contribution you've made to Pacific Island Food Revolution and to the wider Pacific.
I've always prepared for the best and for the worst. And for me, as someone to train some other young ones, really appreciate this chance to learn something to deliver to them. This golden opportunity for us. So everything is okay for me.
No matter the outcome, I'm just happy. I never knew I could come this far in a cooking competition. It's my first time in a cooking competition, and I'm just proud of myself.
Oh,
and
so you should be.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
You can walk away knowing that you inspired all of us. I will never forget those laupele fritters you cooked for us in Samoa. They were delicious. Malo lava.
Thank you. We are out of the competition, but this is not the end for us. We're still part of the Pacific Revolution, and there's a saying that if you want to change the world, start from your family. Or go back home and spread it out to our job and to our friends.
This could be a wake-up call for You know, everyone at
Every country is,
our leaders and especially our families. It just made me feel how lucky our Pacific people are.
Team Tonga, Team Fiji. Next time we're in the Revolution Kitchen, we'll be welcoming a very special guest and we'll be identifying the winners of Pacific Island Food Revolution Season 2.
We can't wait. We're gonna go straight to the top of the game.
Congrats, Maki.
There's nothing to hold us back.
We've got one last challenge to prove that we've got what it takes. It's a nice feeling, but it's also stressful because now we have to worry about the grand final.